here, and I am sitting with my buddy Andy at Little Victories, enjoying one of the things that I absolutely love to do the most, and that is have a good cup of coffee. And what I thought I'd do is get a little bit of insight from Andy. Why don't we start with this location? This is spectacular.
Yeah, we're very fortunate. Little Victories is going to be 7 in February, so we've been kind of building up for the last couple of years to be able to have a location like this. It took us a while to be able to secure the space and then to get it open because it was going to open over the course of the pandemic as well. So we waited all the way from March of 2020 to September of 2021 to get this location open. And since then, it's just built up to be our kind of flagship cafe. We're super fortunate to be here. We're right in the heart of downtown. We have obviously a beautiful historic building that we get to operate in.
How exciting is it for you that, one of the greatest impacts of COVID in our city has been small business. And here's a small business that has actually thrived.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny feeling because obviously, we have friends in the hospitality industry that have struggled, and people have gone through a lot of hardships in the last couple of years.
Absolutely.
But with us, we've always been able to find a way to adapt our business, and whether it was with our other location, we built a shipping container cafe that we did takeaway from. This location, it was just about finding the right time to be able to get it open, and then over that time as well, we were also facilitating web orders through that whole process, which really kind of supplemented our business.
I remember when you did that, and I really loved that. I thought, what an innovative and creative way to challenge what's going on.
So it's all about just finding creative ways to be able to continue to function in business.
Businesses have to pivot. As a business owner, I had to pivot. Let me ask you this: there are a lot of coffee shops in Ottawa. What makes Little Victories different?
I think the biggest difference that Jeremy, my business partner, and I feel is we're coffee-driven ownership. We're coffee guys first. We're business owners second, ultimately. And for us, we started a cafe to be able to facilitate a space for the community and to be able to meet lovely people and also be able to serve our product to a level that we didn't feel was being justified in Ottawa yet. So we've just had an opportunity to create a different product on the market. I moved home from Australia 7 years ago. Really fortunate to have spent some time living there, and really fortunate to be able to build the business that we've built here since.
Well, you're touching on something that I wanted to ask you about, actually, and that is, had you not somewhat fallen into this role, what would you be doing today?
I think I'd probably be in the military. I'd probably be trying to fly fast jets for the Canadian military.
Nice.
I was working as a carpenter prior to starting Little Victories, which is funny, my background is in trades. And I don't know. I can't imagine myself doing anything different now, but for a long time it was this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do.
Andy and I met when they opened their first little flagship kiosk boutique store inside my old bike store, and Psychologic, which has now rest in peace. But we have maintained a connection. As many of you know, I put together these little coffee bags to hand out when I pop by to say hi to people and just to keep you up to date on the market.
We're fortunate for this guy. This kid's given us a lot of support for a long time, and we're happy to be here. I'm happy to chat with you guys.
This is a big part of what this is about too, and that is that I have always been a big believer in supporting local. And I think a lot of people pay lip service to supporting local. They want to try and get involved in making more noise about it. I like to suggest to people that not only am I talking the talk, I'm walking the walk. I'm in here. I'm supporting. I am buying your coffee. I am giving your coffee out. I am making sure that your name is branded on the package and telling my people that knew nothing about Little Victories. Some of them live in Barhaven, Canada, Rockland. What's Little Victories? Come down.
And that's how our whole business functions. We are almost entirely word of mouth based. We do almost no marketing. We do almost the only thing we really do ever is sometimes a little bit of marketing on social media, and I think our entire business has been able to grow and flourish and get a location like this because of the experiences with customers and word of mouth.
And your coffee people. To your point, your coffee people, and you serve a great cup of coffee.
Yeah, coffee
And so
helps with the products. Yeah.
the branding is fabulous. I love the fact that you're thinking about the little victories, because so many of us actually neglect the little victories in our lives to only focus on the big victories. Whereas, the little victories is what gets you to that destination.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to thank Andy for being a part of this. This is really exciting. I'm honored to be a friend. I'm honored to support this organization.
Feelings
And
mutual, my man. Thank you, guys.
I just thank you for everything.